Frigno, how many Comic-Cons have you been to in your life? Let's start off right there.
I've done a lot of it during the last 15 years, and I'm excited about being here because it's the first time I've done a convention like this in Cleveland.
I mean, is it exciting for you every single time, or is it sometimes boring, or sometimes more exciting, or
The only
do you
thing
get turned on every
The
time?
only thing I find boring is when you land with a plane and see the snow. But no, I find every Comic-Con interesting because wherever I go, different people, different fans, different cities. I've done Comic-Con all over the world, like Australia, all over like in Belgium, Europe, all these different countries. But the nice thing is that I used to live in Columbus, Ohio, and this is my second hometown. And I've heard so much about Cleveland, which I'm excited about.
I mean, you gotta love Ohio, right? It is truly the heart of America. Whenever you first come out, you arrive at Comic-Con, the fans, they're excited to see you. I mean, you are the definition of a superhero to us. I mean, we remember seeing you when we were really young. What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you, and how is it exciting to listen to them talk to you about how they feel about you?
Oh, sure, because they tell me how much that their childhood was affected by me about the whole series. Also, the grandparents and the mother complaining. They tell me how many T-shirts that they ripped up and how much they hated me because they should have sent me the bill for all the T-shirts. I've heard this story so many times. So luckily, they couldn't find me. But even till today, the fans I have, even though they're like grandparents, they're studio fans of the Hulk because they bring childhood memories to them and also flashbacks for me, the time that when I did the series and how the Hulk was the first franchise to be successful and exploded, and it changed my life too.
And what do you think about the new Avengers and the new sort of rebirth and the gentleman who plays you sort of now? What do you think about all that?
Well,
I know that you were involved.
Well,
right?
they use my voice in the Avengers. Of course, the CGI. It's not like the human Hulk because you'll see the sensitivity and the warmth. But you got Iron Man, and it's very hard to put a human Hulk. But I think the series is like it's embedded in Hollywood history and it's one of a kind and never be replaced. But it's only helped each other because you have fans of the Hulk the TV series, and also you have parents, grandparents telling their grandkids, educate them about the TV series as well.
And just last question, what do you say to young kids out there? I don't want to get too deep, but nerds is sort of still thrown around. What do you say to kids who get made fun of for sort of enjoying this kind of culture? What do you say to them?
Well, I tell them that it's nothing to do with drugs or sex or violence because of the pop culture is very positive. Because as a kid myself, I used to read a lot of whole comic books, and I was like a real life Walter Mitty. And it's no shame to it because now it's exploded. Now because of social media, because of the comic convention now becoming a pop culture, you have all these major celebrities interacting with the fans, and you have people from all walks of life. I tell these kids, like lawyers and doctors, it's okay to escape and be part of your fantasy because kids like that, and it gives them a chance to realize that it's a positive road to take because there's so much emphasis today with drug, sex, and violence with kids. But this show, especially pop culture, is very exhilarating and very positive, and people have a good time. It's all about instant gratification.
To get that stuff on and off, what did it feel like? What was it like?
Well, the makeup took about 3 or 4 hours to put on. And they built me a huge, big green shower in my motorhome because every time when I first began the series, the shower would be all green paint. They built a green shower, so it took an hour to take off. What's interesting, I was the first one on the set, the last one on to leave, the first one on the set, and I had to do that makeup like 12 to 14 hours a day, considering under weather, and sometimes it gets so hot, I was like a prisoner in the motorhome. But I kept saying to myself, this is a very successful show with a great character, it's going to take me far, and that's why I stuck it out with it.
Totally worth it. That was great. Thank you so very much.